To start with, just making yourself comfortable on your yoga mat. Gently closing your eyes. And checking in with your body. How do you feel right now? Checking in with the thoughts. Are there a lot of thoughts today? A few thoughts? How does the breath feel? Is it a comfortable breath today, or is it a little bit challenging to breathe? Is your breath a deep or a shallow breath? And if you had to give your breath a color, what would it be today? And would it reflect how you feel in this moment? And as we just sit together in stillness, I'd like you to take a few moments to set your intention. And then once you've set your intention, I'd like to invite you to just take 3 deep breaths. That's breathing in from the nostrils, but exhaling out from your mouth, just to move you from your sympathetic to your parasympathetic nervous system. Taking a full deep breath in. And slowly letting that breath out with control. Returning to a breath that's normal, whatever that rhythm is. And just feeling into your breath, whether it's in the chest only or the chest and the belly. Since we're sitting, I'd like to invite you to take your hands, remove them from your lap, place them next to your body. You might need to open your eyes. We're just going to do a couple of seated stretches. So we're going to inhale, lift the right arm, place the left flat on the mat, bend the elbow into the body, and as you exhale to the left, feel that stretch on the side of the body. Notice whether your right sit bone is lifting up off the mat. And then taking one nice deep full breath in and out. And then on your subsequent inhale, lifting your arm up. Exhale, bring the right arm back down. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale to the right. You can walk your right hand away from your thigh, turning the body so that your chest is not looking down or your head is not looking down, but you're looking at the wall in front of you. Eyes can always be opened or closed depending on your comfort level. And once again, taking a deep breath in and out so you get to really feel your breath. Feel the intensity of the stretch the moment your belly is fully expanded. And release. Lovely. We'll do a second round. Inhale, lifting the right. Exhale to the left. And this time you want to see if that stretch is a little deeper. Bringing the awareness to that colorful breath. And then releasing. Inhale, bringing your right arm back down. Exhale as it comes down, kind of like two breaths in one. Inhale, lift your left. Exhale as you bring your arm closer to your ear. And then finally releasing on an inhale and then exhale. Little mini twist, taking your right arm, placing it against the left thigh. Take your left hand and just exhale. Try to make sure that your back is comfortably straight, spine is lengthened, chin is parallel to your mat. And then on your next inhale, you're going to swivel back to the center and then place your left on your right thigh. Exhale as you twist. And you can play with the intensity. So if you press your arm against your thigh, you can get a little bit more intense twisted action, or you can just let yourself relax and do a gentle twist. Noticing your breath in and breath out. And then on your next inhale, coming back to center, doing the second twist, right on left. Exhale into your twist. And this is just called Sukhasana or Sukhasana. We're sitting in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. And Parivritta means twist. So we're twisting in our comfortable cross-legged seated position. And then on your next inhale, just notice the breath. And then releasing from the pose, doing the left side, or rather the right side. So left on right, exhale. And of course, you may have noticed one side is always a little more flexible than the other side. And then we're going to inhale back to the center. Perfect. Rolling over onto all fours. Coming into cat and cow. Palms flat. If you need to roll them, knees are apart. Exhale, rounding your back. Inhale, open your chest. So we're just going to do 5 of these. Just moving as gently and slowly or intensely as your body wants you to. And then when you're done with 5, tuck your toes, come into downward facing dog. Little bit of pedaling action. Lower your heels from side to side. One by one. Feeling into your hamstrings. And then finally walking to the front of your mat, coming into a standing forward bend. Okay, good morning, hamstrings. Knees are soft. Noticing how the weight distributes at the bottom of the feet. And probably that very gentle sway. I don't think we can ever stand absolutely still. And then finally bending your knees. Letting your arms, head, and neck hang. Unroll vertebrae by vertebrae. Till you come to a standing position. Taking a deep breath in and out. Bringing your palms into prayer position, Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up to Tadasana Mountain. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale to full forward fold. Inhale, take your right leg back. Hold your breath as you take your left leg back. Exhale that breath as you do your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide into baby cobra. Feel that stretch on your back. Navel is resting on the mat. On your next exhale, downward facing dog. And then we're going to inhale, step the right leg into crescent, dropping the left knee. Sweeping the arms up. Okay, if you're up, see if you can sink down into your hips. And then on your next exhale, twist towards the right. Lovely. And then I'd like to add one more element. Take your left hand, place it down on the mat parallel to your right, and then lift your right arm up. Lovely. So this is like a variation of extended triangle, twisted extended triangle. Tucking your left toes in, lift your knee off the mat. Beautiful. Coming into Uttita Trikonasana, or I should say Parivritta Uttita Trikonasana. And then bringing the right hand down next to the right foot. Inhale, take your right leg back to plank directly. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale left, forward. Dropping the right knee. Coming into Anjane Asana. Feeling into the breath, the pose. And then on your next exhale, twisting towards the left. And then finally, bringing the right hand down parallel to the left foot, bringing the left hand up towards the ceiling. And then tucking your toes, lifting your right knee off the mat, transitioning to Parivrita Trikonasana, Uttita Trikonasana. And then finally bringing the left hand down on an inhale, stepping your left leg back to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale to cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog again. And then we're going to inhale right leg to warrior two. Virabhadasana, Dua. Dua is number 2 in Sanskrit. Virabhadasana is warrior. Feel the warrior within you. Slaying the demons of all the sensations and the feelings and the emotions that serve no purpose. From warrior 2, see if we can transition to warrior 1, turning that left foot at the back, lifting your arms up towards the ceiling. Anjali Mudra in front of your heart to transition to the side angle forward bend. So upper arm on the right thigh. Beautiful. And then we're going to inhale, swivel the prayer position back to center. Place your palms on the mat. Inhale, take the right leg to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, depending on how comfortable you feel with your body being warmed up. Exhale to downward facing dog. And then we're going to inhale left leg to warrior two to start with. Your drishti or your gaze is straight ahead into the distance. Chest is open, back is straight, spine is lengthened. Then transitioning to warrior one, rotate the right foot at the back. Okay, just going very slowly and mindfully so that we don't lose balance. Feet are nice and rooted. Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Exhaling to Parshavottanasana. And then inhaling, prayer position, back down on the mat. Left leg goes back to plank on an inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Lift your hips. And then we're going to inhale right leg to lizard. Okay, drop your left knee. Right leg is on the outside of the right hand, bending your elbows. Moving into the hip opening pose. And if you remember a little bit about how much of a stretch you want, you can always like bend your knee, move it away from the body the way I'm doing right now, or you can keep your leg fully straight up. Be gentle. Straightening your arms. I'm going to do a bind for you guys. So what you're going to do is take your right hand, bring it underneath the right leg. So you can see my hand, wrap it up towards your hip or your waist. Then you take your left arm, bring it up towards the ceiling, wrap it behind your waist and bind from behind. This is a little intense. So if you can't bind, that's fine. That's really not the aim out here. This is very solid on your hip and thigh. And then we're going to let go of the arms. Take the right leg back to plank. Hold for one cycle of the breath. And then on your subsequent exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And then we're going to step the left leg into lizard. Lower the right knee, bend the elbows. You can lift your knee off the mat or keep it on the mat, whatever works comfortably for you. Okay, you can move your knee away from your body like I did on the right side. Feel into that stretch. If anything feels weird or funny or uncomfortable, please don't do it. And then we're going to straighten the arms up. Take the left hand. You might need to readjust your left foot so it's a little closer to you. Take your left arm, wrap it underneath your body. Take the right arm, wrap it on the other side. Beautiful. Lovely. If you have a belt, you can also use that to help you walk your hands closer together. But I think you're doing a fantastic job. So breathe into that intense stretch. And then releasing, bringing your palms back down. Inhale, take your left leg to plank. Readjust. So your alignment is for your plank. And then on your next exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And then we're going to do inhale, right leg to three-legged dog. Tripado Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to pigeon. Right knee next to the right palm. Slide your left leg out. Lift that chest for a breath. And then exhale, fold forward with your arms stretched out in front of you. You're always welcome to do a little bit of wiggling from side to side. And once you settle into Kapotasana, what are the nature of your thoughts? Are they helpful, positive, neutral, negative, unhelpful? On your next inhale, lifting the head and chest up, breathing into your Anahata chakra, your heart center in the middle of your chest. And then we're going to turn and grab the left leg at the back. So readjust your right hand so you're supported. Circle your left arm behind, bend your knee, grab a hold of your leg. Okay, once you settle in, make sure that you're not locking the right arm. It's micro bend. And then letting go of the leg at the back. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right leg to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg one more time to three-legged dog. Exhale down. Inhale, bring your left leg up to three-legged dog. And exhale down directly into Kapotasana. Perfect. Walking the head and chest down. Once you make yourself comfortable, okay, remember to wiggle a little bit if you want that little extra stretchy feeling. And then allow yourself to sink into Kapotasana. Scanning your body, connecting with it, really feeling into how the body feels, the points of contact. Noticing where your mind is. Perhaps focusing on the sounds around. Just being very aware of where you are in this present moment. And once again, taking that deep single breath in and out. Visualize sending that healing breath all the way down to your toes. And then on your next inhale, lifting your head and chest up, tapping into your heart center for a breath. And then readjust your left, circle your right arm. Your shoulder will be very happy. Grab your leg at the back as you bend your knee. Perfect. And then readjusting so that you're comfortable. We're doing about a 20-second hold. So if you'd like to count how many breaths you take in that 20 seconds, that's another meditative way of focusing on your pose and bringing that mindfulness into it. And then on your next inhale, letting go of your legs, swivel back to center. Exhale, left to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left into three-legged dog. Open up that hip, release that tension. Exhale, down, sliding into plank, knees, chest, chin. Inhale into cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And then finally ending, inhale, bring the right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to full Uttanasana. And then finally, inhale, sweep your arms up to mountain, lengthen your spine. Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Samastiti, palms by your side. Staying in Samastiti. And Samastiti translates to equal balance. So check in. Are you truly standing with equal balance? And then shake out your body. Good job. Beautiful. Lovely. All right. And then we're going to do a little bit of balance action. So Natarajasana, a little bit different. Rolling your foot onto the mat and see if you can spread your toes out, which means you have to flex them. Roll your foot. Nataraj is grabbing the foot at the back. Lifting. Press that foot into your arm. Bring your left arm. Make sure that your palm is sideways, not face down or face up. Finding a point to look at. Knee is soft, whichever leg you're standing on, and breathe. Okay, if you want to have a little bit of fun, close your eyes and see how long you can hold the pose. Once you come out of the pose or open your eyes, you're done. Natarajasana, Lord of the Dance is on the other side. Roll your foot. Coming into your pose. Knee is soft. Drishti is on a point. "30 seconds. So now close your eyes. See how long you can hold the pose. Come and have a seat. Actually, you know what? I'd like to invite you to do, if you guys are okay, Malasana. So if you have a wall, you can use the wall to support you. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to put the soles of your feet flat. Bring your arms into prayer position and use your elbows to press in. So skip this if you know that this is not going to be something that your knees are going to be happy about. We're not going to hold this too long. Malasana translates to garland. Hip opening pose, good for your ankles, Make sure that your ankles and your knees are okay to do this, and your lower back. And we'll just hold this for 2 more breaths. And release. Good enough. Perfect. Perfect. Have a seat. Stretch out on the right side and we'll do Anandasan, Vishnu's pose. So cradle your head in your hand, your lower leg is bent. You're going to inhale, lift your left leg, knee soft, grab either your foot, your ankle, your calf muscle, or your thigh. Okay, making your body comfortable. Check in if your whole body is in a straight line. Beautiful. So yeah, you can do a forearm variation. That's one. Second one is to cradle the head in the hands. And the third is to just let your head rest on your upper arm. It's depending on your energy levels. And also if your wrist is okay with the pressure of your head against it. Then please gently close your eyes. I promise we will not hold this pose for infinity. When you're breathing into the hamstring stretch, you can visualize that you're Vishnu reclined on the coils of the serpent with his 7 hoods shading you from the chaos of the world. And then finally, bringing your leg back down on an exhale, we're going to switch sides. And then once you make yourself comfortable in Anandasan, you can think of how that contemplation or that reflection felt for you. What did it evoke? Notice where your mind is. How relaxed is your breath? And how does the body feel in Anandasan? Stretching that hamstring. Are there any sensations that you can feel? And then gently exhale back down. I'm going to invite you to roll over onto your back over here. And what we're going to do is a little bit of bridge. So keeping your knees bent, chin tucked in, arms can be alongside the body. And then whenever you're ready, inhale, lift your hips up. Once you lift your hips up, If you feel like lifting the right leg up, breathe. Toes can be flexed, pointed, or relaxed. And then bringing the right leg down. Press both your feet into the mat. Lift the hips up again. When you feel ready, lift your left leg up in line with your right thigh. Toe can be flexed, pointed, or relaxed. I've got mine flexed. If you find that you're jiggling and shaking, that's your central nervous system and your core. Then place your left foot back down on the mat. Lift that hip or lift your hips up, pressing your feet into the mat. Then finally exhale vertebrae by vertebrae back down, letting your hips touch the ground. Stretching your legs out into Shavasana, turn your palms so that they face up. And if you'd like to roll your head from side to side to release any tension, please do. And then finally repeating in your mind, or just listening to the sound of my voice. I relax my toes, my legs, and my hips. My toes, legs, and hips are relaxed. I relax my stomach, my chest, and my shoulders. My stomach, chest, and shoulders are relaxed. I relax my arms, my elbows, and my wrists. My arms, elbows, and wrists are relaxed. I relax my neck, my jaw, and my eyes. My neck, jaw, and eyes are relaxed. I relax my liver, my lungs, and my heart. My liver, lungs, and heart are relaxed. I relax my entire body, breathing, and my thoughts. My body, breathing, and thoughts are relaxed. Inhale deeply. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing the energy and the awareness to your body. Interlock your fingers above your head. Give yourself a lovely stretch. Feel all the tension releasing throughout. Whenever you feel ready, roll over to your right. Take a few seconds or as long as you need before you come to a cross-legged seated position, keeping your eyes closed. And then once you're up, you can gently rub your palms together, make them nice and warm, cup them over your eyes. Take a second to reaffirm your sankalpa. Thank your body for today's practice also. Namaste.